Yeah, there you go. We have searched and recovered, and we've done it well. Yeah. Also, I need to take my thing out of low because the Azov's trying to run me off the road. Alright, what's up YouTube? This must be fast. 775 game. We'll come back to another episode of whatchamacallit, Roadcraft and Sunken. Yeah. Today's gonna be episode number 4, guys. How are y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. In the last episode, we had quite a bit of fun, actually. I would say we were checking out the whole 3.0 update or whatever, kind of. Yeah. I mean, I was late to it as usual, but you know, we were still checking out. Still fun. 2 new trucks are great. I love them. And in today's episode, well, we are going to be continuing on. Where is the objectives here that we unlocked in the last episode, or kind of unlocked? Yeah, I don't know. A couple of these things. Some of these here I don't even think I looked at. We have infrastructure route. Wait, what? I don't even think I looked at this. Where do we have to go? Up there? There is no way the AI can make it up there. Absolutely no way in hell. Do you guys think the AI can make it up there? There's no way they're making it up there without a road of some sort being built. Nah, no, there's no way they make it up there. We'll have to do some serious road building if we want that to be done. What other things do we get? We got, oh, that's an exploration mission. We've actually had that unlocked for a while. Yeah, I was just going to start off here today by doing the kind of cleaning up the rail yard sort of mission here. We just gotta lay some cable. It is going to be kind of hard to get in through here though. Yeah, I did scout it out off camera. It is actually quite tight in here. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make it in here, but we're going to try anyways. If we can't make it, I did actually bring the tree stump mulcher up here just to clear some trees if we need it. Also, off camera, I feel the need to tell people that I actually was doing some road working down here in this quarry area, this flooded quarry. Yeah, I put a whole load of sand down here. Well, I didn't intentionally put it down, really. Kind of. The problem was I was transporting the Vostok, you know, the cable layer up to here on the back of that thing, the 605E, and well, it kept getting stuck in here. Well, it did, you know, it kept high centering kind of because this terrain was so uneven. So I put down sand, and I kind of put down a lot of sand, and then I decided to smooth it out and put some tarmac down. So yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I get into off camera sometimes. Just happens randomly. Okay, but let's just get to this, and yeah, let's stop blathering, I guess. Oh, hey, look at that. There's some red, and why is there some red in the back of the cable layer there? Usually it's just always blue. Okay, so it can actually, I'm not looking where I'm going, I need to back up a small bit. Need to go up this way. I'm going to be digging in the road, that's not great. Well, we're going to be doing a lot of digging here anyways. You know, I was actually tempted off camera when I was bringing this thing up here. I was actually thinking to myself, why wouldn't I buy ourselves a non-rusty one of these? I was actually really tempted to do that, but I just decided to hold off. I was also thinking about buying a non-rusty tree stump mulcher and some other things. Well, I can't really do that, to be honest. We only have 42,000 bucks in the bank at the moment. That is mostly because in the last episode we bought both of the two new 3.0 vehicles. The Voron 3327 cargo crane truck, not train truck, crane truck, and also the LC C400, the Scania. I'll probably end up referring to it as a Scania, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I want to refer to it as a Scania, but I don't know. Sometimes I can I can just call the thing call the things by whatever the game calls them by default, just because. I'm pretty sure I said in like one of the first episodes of this, I'm gonna call the Cronin work the Cure Vet, but I'm pretty sure I've called it the Cronin work in pretty much every episode. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's not too bad getting in here so far. Anyways, it's gonna get a little bit denser up here. So far we've been able to just knock down the trees that have been in our way, but that might not be the case here for much longer. You know what would be really cool, actually? If we could put in overhead power lines. If we could put in overhead lines, that'd be so cool. I genuinely think that'd be a really cool addition to the game, but I doubt we'll get that feature. Because it would probably just make this thing completely obsolete, unless we had to, like, deliver a single log for each, like, pylon or something like that. I don't know. How much further do we have to go? I think that blue one there is where we have to go to. Oh no, it's a little bit further. I can see the red circle. We do have a few more trees. We do have a few trees here that we're knocking down, though. Get out of the way. We are getting a bit stuck here, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a bit of a squiggly line we're going to be drawing here, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we are actually driving up over here quite nicely. There is, you can obviously, there's a, yeah, it's a bit awkward. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten through there if I went down that way. That would have been stupid. And I can't actually drive too much further here just because there's a whole load of junk here. But if I just turn in this way, that should almost get it done. There we go. Okay, we got the electricity here. Nice. I was fully expecting to maybe need to tear down some trees with the stump mulcher, but not bad. Not bad at all, really. Yeah, that was pretty clean. We actually have 2 power sources on the moment. I'm not sure what this could possibly be used for. That's the main power substation, and this is just a power substation. Yeah, it's a good thing we have that there, because there's no way we would be drawing, or that we'd be bringing the power from there. Okay, so I'm going to hop into these 2 cranes here. We gotta clean up these areas. I'm probably gonna fast forward this just because it will take me a moment. So I will see you guys here in a minute. Also because it will take me a moment to figure out how to drive these things. They always take me a minute. I wonder if we could use these, actually, could we use these like, these are slabs and beams. Like, they're actually full slabs and beams. Could we use them? Maybe. We'll have to see here. Alright guys, and I think that's just about it there, yeah. Very nice. Did we get any big cutscene for that? Did we get any, Nope, we got nothing for that, okay. The one thing I actually noticed though is that everything we had to clear from these areas was actually, they're all good things. They're all, like, those are good pipes. And we also have a load of good beams and one concrete slab there, which was interesting, honestly. So, yeah. So other main missions we have is the Explore Entry Points mission, which, yeah, I was thinking about doing that anyways because, well, in the interest of mostly, I'm hoping that mission, you know, uncovers the rest of the map. We've got like 3/4 of it uncovered. It'd be nice to get this last quarter kind of uncovered or whatever. So, yeah, we're gonna do the exploration mission. You know what, guys? We're gonna do the exploration, but you know what? We're gonna actually buy a new scout. because why not? I want to try out the Armiger Thunder SAR, just because we haven't gotten to use the Armiger in this playthrough, obviously, because I don't understand why, but you can only have the stock version of one of the trucks, and obviously we chose the Minuteman, so we can't have the stock Thunder in this playthrough, which I kind of think that's dumb as hell, if I'm being honest. Why can't you just buy them? Whatever, it's only 12 grand, so yeah. I was actually looking in here, like we actually have this thing unlocked, the Dawn 72 Malamute. This is probably a bit overkill for us at the moment. Also, it's 42 grand. Like, I'm not dropping that much money on a scout. Not yet, anyways. Alright. So, yeah, let's get to it. We just have to... Well, we're not too far away. It's somewhere over here. We actually have 2 exploration missions to do, so we'll probably do both of them at the same time here. Track that. Yeah, it's over here. Alright guys, so we're just about here. I just cut that out there because, well, I mean, like, we're basically right next to the place, so, you know. I'm not really sure what we have to do here. Do we just have to go inside the box, and is that it? Because, what could it... Oh. Potential mine entrance. Once more unto the breach. Wait, so that's literally all we had to do? We just had to come here? That's all we had to do. Okay. I thought I was full sure it was going to get us to explore something or I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. But since we have that one done, there's this the other one that we have to reach is over this side, so we'll go get that later. We're going to it's this one. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this side objective done here. It wants us to drive to A, B, C, and D. It does look like it's quite a bit of stuff to do, but I don't think it's entirely difficult or impossible by any standards. I'm trying to get into actually using the marker system in the game a small bit more. It is quite nice to have a marker system. Can we go? No, we can't go in that way. Shoot, how do we actually get in there? I guess we have to come down that, try and get up over there, and then in there. This mission is, if I'm being honest, this one mission here, I feel like is one of the dumbest missions we've gotten in a while. It's literally asking us to scout, like, possible scrap locations, which I suppose isn't too dumb in a sense, but the problem is they're all kind of small deposits and they're all extremely far away from the facilities. And considering you can find junk just about anywhere in these regions, I don't see us, you know, using this to any sort of advantage, you know, that kind of way. Okay, so right, we gotta hop up here. That's the mine entrance, I'm assuming, or it was part of a mine entrance, maybe. Yeah, I don't really know. There's no way of telling. Come on, get up over there. Yeah, there you go. This thing's pretty decent so far. I'm not going to compare it to the Minuteman because let's be honest, because we don't have the upgraded Minuteman, we just have the standard one. So, you know, maybe we might buy the upgraded one of those things, the upgraded F-150 or the F-250 essentially in the future. Or no, it's an F-350, isn't it? Okay, that's it. Okay, on to the next one. Just give me a second to get back up onto the road here. Okay guys, so we're just back up onto the road roughly here. We're gonna go ahead and, you know, try and get over to this one. We might cut across the mountain here if it's convenient to us. Honestly, this area is just kind of really inconvenient to get around. We just got a whole load of squiggly roads going everywhere. Yeah, but I would actually kind of like to try out the other F-350. You know, it's actually, I think it's actually cheaper than this thing was. We could have actually just gone and bought that first, but considering we've already used the base version of that. Well, technically speaking, I used the base version of this thing in the demo, so, you know. I do know how it feels. I'm not really sure which one I prefer, if I'm being honest. They're both fairly similar. They have some slightly different attributes. Can we get up through here, I wonder? Time for some off-roading. Yeah. Drive. I said drive. Can I use the winch? Probably not, because I'm completely incompetent at using the winch in this game. Come on. You can do it. Don't roll over. Or anything like that. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. There we have it. Almost. Oh. Okay, there's a bit of a rock area here that we're going to have to get off of. Or get down off of. Looks like we can... Yeah, we can just drive down that. Yeah. Do a bit of rock crawling. Hey, not too bad. It's nice when we actually get to do a little bit of proper off-roading in this game, considering, you know, this game, they kind of want you to build roads everywhere. Okay, that's that one. It looks like we got yeah, it is looking for minecart or trolleys, but according to that thing, I don't know. We're still probably not going to use any of these things here. Hey, look, a bucket. We can use those for scrap metal, I'm pretty sure. Okay, how do I get to the next one? Oh, hey, look, a van body. It's propped up on some logs. Cool. And we are now actually down by the main power substation again, so that's cool. So we have to drive down, we have to kind of drive straight down here, and then there's a road on our left, or there should be a kind of a road on our left that'll just lead us straight up to the next one. So not too hard, I don't think. And yeah, there's the road. Not too far at all. This thing's performing pretty well. It's not... I don't know, there's something about it I don't know if something feels slightly off. I'm not sure what it is. But overall, it does feel pretty good. Solid. It's a solid scout. You know, I was actually watching some of the stuff on the whatchamacallit, the season or the rebuild expansion. That's what it's called for this game. And apparently, we're actually going to be getting another version of this thing. So it's kind of cool, I guess. I say kind of cool just because, I mean, do we really need another version? But we're also getting another version of a couple of other things, so, you know. We love getting versions of things in this game. We can't just, because we can't modify vehicles in this game, you just have to buy a whole new vehicle. Now, how do we want to get up to there? Okay, I think I have a way of getting over here. I say think. I mean, obviously, I could just go around the long way, you know, the way that actually has a pretty obviously well-paved road, or, well, not well-paved, but pretty obviously good way of getting over there, but today I'm just really not feeling like doing that. I really just want to go completely off in whatever direction I feel like, in that kind of way. Also, there's the edge of the map. You can really tell from the lack of detail that's going on there. Alright, we got more junk around. Oh wait, that's actually a mine shaft, isn't it? Yeah. There's a lot of mine shafts around here, honestly. I don't really know what I expected, but there just is. Okay, yeah, so we're going to come down here. We're going to, yeah, that's a bit of a drop off there, but it's fine. As long as we don't flip, it's fine. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we can just drive straight through here. We're actually getting quite close to the castle there. It's very nice. We're going to drive down here through the kind of crevice, which the bridge to it goes over there. I would really like to repair the thing, which I'm assuming that's what that one mission was. I didn't even read it, did I? But like, I do not trust the AI to get up to that place in any sense. There's no way that they can navigate the trails that are back here. The trails that we have back here are extremely poor quality. I'm also just realizing how narrow this area is here specifically. Yeah, if you want, yeah, geez, we just barely got through there. Now we probably wouldn't send a AI convoy through there, but there are so many places that I definitely don't want to send the AI convoy. I can't even think of an actual way to send them that they would possibly be able to do. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's where our final location is. And, well, I guess we're going to get some of those recall points, but other than that, this has kind of felt like a waste of time. And that is a whole load of minecarts. Jeez, this one has more than any of them. They've just been hoarding them. Yeah, get off of that.
No one's going to miss that scrap metal. I'm sure you can use it for something important.
There's no way I'm driving out all the way out here with a truck just to grab these things. There's so much scrap everywhere on these maps. Like I'm not even joking. There really is. Okay, yeah, let's go drive down here. Alright guys, so I'm just down here at the whichever sand quarry this is. I don't know, it's one of the sand quarries. And, well, I don't really know how to go over here, so I guess we'll just pick a direction. I don't know, there's no trail in that direction. There is a trail here. Never mind. I actually can't tell where the trail... I'm not sure if any of these are actual trails. I 100% can't tell. I guess we'll just push our way through the forest then and hope we get close to this. That's my only course of action. The simplest solution is often the best, isn't that what they say? Pretty sure. Also, I was just looking at the thing there, just for that one AI convoy that has to go to that castle, just to see if I could see any viable way of actually sending those guys if we were to do that mission in this episode, and I 100% can't see any way of sending them. There's no way that they can possibly be sent without, I don't think, some major road overhaul. That's the way I'll put it. Okay, but that's how we get to that then. Okay. It's always a good thing to try and uncover more of the map here. I do like how the map does kind of automatically uncover though for some missions, or when you do some objectives. Like, that's really handy, if I'm being honest. It just really is. Okay, let's not flip, and just need to drive around here. And oh wait, I didn't have the mission track, did I? It doesn't matter. Potential mine shaft. Mine entrance. This isn't it, Chief. Okay, good to know, I guess. That place looks destroyed. Are we gonna get a message? Hopefully. Considering that was a main mission.
Good work, as per usual. Okay, now we need to bring some steel beams to the lava quarry. If you're gonna be draining that mine and having a poke around, I don't want it caving in on you. So, we'll need those steel beams to brace the walls. Someone needs to look out for you, right?
We're doing... Okay, that's the only main mission we have, okay. I would like if we had more at the moment, really, but that's the only one we're getting. We have 10 steel beams to bring to there, okay. I guess we better get to it then. I have 6 in storage, so it's not a terrible amount, I suppose. I could salvage some of the ones that we have down here. But honestly, I think it'd be quicker to just make some more down in the steel mill, in the steel beam place, probably. Although I don't know really. Let me have a think about what to do here. Alright guys, so here I am. I'm here with the Scania and the heavy crane truck that we have. And we're going to go ahead and grab these beams that we have in here. Now the only problem is this area is actually kind of cordoned off. So we can't use this crane really. We just can't. It's kind of weird really. However, I did notice that this train car here actually has the yellow knuckles. So I think this one can actually be moved. And just for the record, so far the only ones that I found that can be moved are those very brightly colored blue ones. So, I don't know, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, you know, that kind of way. Also, what's that? We got like a bumper stop? I don't think that can be moved. Oh, hello, yeah. It looks like we can definitely move this. Okay, so, yeah, just for the fun of it, let's just pick this up. Could we put... Oh, jeez, what was that? I don't know what that was, but gee... Oh! Wait, what the... What the hell? This thing just broke? Or is this thing supposed to be used as a ramp? Okay, it looks like you can't use it, but it does look like you can use it as a ramp. Okay, so okay, that's a new one. I'll say it. Attach mode. Oh, okay. I thought it was going to allow me to just lift it up off the track, but never mind. That was obviously being too optimistic. Oh crap, I folded it. But considering we're going to have to also go back to the base in order to get the 5 other beams that are in my storage, if we take the 5 here and then get 5 more, this is going to take quite a while to transport all this. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to fast forward this, just for the sake of simplicity. So I will see you guys once I get all 10 beams delivered over to this quarry here. Actually, I need to track the mission as well. Let me do that quickly. See you guys then. Alright guys, and here we are with the 10 steel beams for Salt Quarry Lava. And strap them. Why does it say only have 5? I've got 10 in here, man. What are you doing? You're not... You can't seriously tell me it's not recognizing them. Are you serious? Am I gonna have to come over here with the crane truck just to make it recognize it? If that... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay guys, so I've taken all the stuff out of the truck and it's still not registered. It's still only registered 5 of them. So now the only thing I can possibly think of, that's crossed my mind is that obviously we got 5 from up here at the, what is it called actually, the railway station. What if the 5 beams that we got here aren't actually registering as usable resources and they're just registered as scrap in the game code or something like that? That's the only thing I can possibly think of. Either way, I think we're going to have to go to the steel mill or the steel beams facility and actually make another, you know, 5 beams and drive them over. I think that's the only thing we can actually do, which is, I feel like this is some bullshit. This is some next level. Also, how the hell did an AI truck get down there? That is not the way the thing goes. Those guys, I swear, they are the dumbest freaking AI. They're some of the dumbest AI I've seen in a while. I suppose that's not true. I've seen some dumb AI in games. So, yeah. Okay, let me sort this out. It's gonna take me a minute. Alright, guys, I'm back with 5 steel beams fresh off the production line from the steel beams plant, and yeah, now it's accepted them. Right. So these guys are just being picky, that's for sure. They didn't want the scrap. They didn't want the recycled stuff. They wanted all brand new beams, I guess. Yeah, picky idiots. Okay, so Lava Quarry. Accept it, and is anything gonna happen? I said something about draining it. Which area is it draining?
And Lakeside sounds like a prime location. How about you bring over the truck with those repair materials from the gas station? That way, you'll have an operational base right where you need it. Best camping spot for miles. Let's drain this flooded salt mine. First, you'll need to haul the pump over to the entrance. Then, you'll need to restore the electricity.
Deliver object. Where's the object at? Oh, it's back at the workshop again. Okay. Okay, so we are actually going to drain this area. Well, now I kind of feel dumb for starting to build a road here. That being said, it is going to be easier to get to where that pump needs to be placed, so that's not too bad. The electricity zone is here, so I think we're going to end up tearing up most of this road, I think, from the power substation in order to do that. But I am curious to see about getting this base. We got another base going, so we might do this first. We got ourselves a rusty Azov. Of course we do. So it looks like we just turn up here and out left, and we should be able to get there fairly easily. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully it hasn't got, you know, hopefully the road isn't damaged anywhere, because we're not off-roading with this truck. This truck is terrible off-road. Alright guys, so we're just up at the top of this road here, almost. We haven't been on this road before. It seems to be, yeah, there's train tracks are actually going pretty much alongside us here, so that's pretty cool. Now, it's calling this base a Lakeside Base, so I'm assuming there's a lake somewhere up here, probably. We got more damaged stuff there. Oh, there's no way we are getting through that. There's no way we're getting through that, not in this. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, no, not a chance. Absolutely no shot. No chance at all. I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. Yeah, there's no way they would allow there's no way they would allow it to be easy for us. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna need some kind of tow truck over there, probably. I wonder how hard it would be to get a towing vehicle over there. We haven't been to that area before, that's the problem. However, it does look like if we get out of our tunnel exit base, we could get something up over here and drive over this giant bridge and straight over there. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. What would I use to tow it though? That's the only problem. We don't really have any too great of towing vehicles. I mean, we have the SAR vehicles, but I haven't bought any of them. Should I buy a SAR vehicle? I'm slightly tempted at the moment. Because we do actually have a few... We do definitely have a few needs for a towing vehicle. SAR truck, the Mule T1 one is 45,000. We can't afford that. 30,000. 30,000. You know what? To hell with it. We're gonna buy this. We need a rescue vehicle. We're gonna get ourselves rescued. I mean, we'll make the money back. It's not too big of a deal. All right, let's go. Let's hope this was a good investment. Let's hope I just didn't. Let's hope I didn't just waste 30 grand. I mean, they gave these things a pretty cool color scheme. I will be honest. I do really like the yellow and black reflective decals on this thing. It looks good, and honestly, with the blue and orange paint scheme, it looks real good. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, not bad at all. Okay, I'll see you guys here once we get up here. Right, guys, I'm here, and well, if I'm being honest, I don't know what I'm going to do about this yet. We're going to attempt to obviously get out in front here. However, yeah, see, big problem is we don't really have anything to winch to here, do we? Maybe we should have just brought a bulldozer. That might have been just as might have been just as smart. Also, why can I not get off the rock? Come on, get off the rock. Okay, there we go. If we can at least get ourselves off of there, that's something, I guess. Yeah, geez, these rocks are actually really bad. We might actually have to get a crane truck here just to remove them. Okay, that's off of there. So maybe if he's off of there, I might be able to get over. If I can get over to the other side of this, then we shouldn't have any problems at all, really. Whether or not I can get across is another question, but I suppose I do have a lot greater chance in this than I do in the other thing. Yeah, okay, not too bad. However, as we did see already there, that I'm not as well off in this thing. So actually, yeah, what if we just pull the rocks out of the way? That's another idea that's just crossed my mind. If we can pull some of these rocks out of the way, that might actually be a good. That could be a really good idea. Yeah. Okay, so we got that one out of the way. It is getting quite muddy here now, but I feel like that was going to happen anyways. Okay, yeah, so now we can get through because I pulled that rock out of the way. Okay, good, good. So if I just get your man up here, then I can tow him the rest of the way through, and then we can hopefully just drive on this road the rest of the way to the thing without any other problems. Okay, let's go, Azov. Let's go. Yeah, there you go. We have searched and recovered, and we've done it well. Yeah. Also, I need to take my thing out of low because the Azov's trying to run me off the road. Okay. Winch that in a small bit closer. I wonder what we're going to find up here. I'm assuming a lake. Yeah, it does look like there's a lake over here. Okay. We haven't been over to this side of the map though. I don't know. I wish we had a mission that would just uncover the map. This mission might uncover the map. Hopefully. Maybe with a bit of luck. Okay, where are we driving? Where are we driving? Is this it? Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. Nice. Driving here. Is that it? Has it counted it? Or do I have to be sitting in the truck for it to count it? Yeah, I had to be sitting in the truck. Wanted me to sit on the sit in the truck for it to count.
Okay,
Hey, and we
2
got the
more
thing
things.
unlocked.
For now. I'm sure there'll be more. Can you plot a route from the nearest pipe manufacturer to the production facilities? We also need to bring some steel beams to the unfinished passage inside the salt mine. Those walls need reinforcing.
Wait, whoa, what happened there?
Oh, and something else came
Oh.
through for you. But it's optional. Looks like the
I can't
Rockville
move.
administration needs your help. If you're feeling generous enough to lend them a hand, grab the gas tank from the Lakeside Base and take it to them. Then you could sort them out by plotting a route.
Okay, I done something there because I can't move. Help me. Alright guys, so I'm back here. I did have to exit the game there because for some reason it froze on me. I think I clicked something or whilst Kelly was talking or something like that, and the game didn't like that apparently. So yeah. So we have actually gotten quite a few more jobs in here. However, we actually haven't. We're still not like done that kind of middle section, that middle green thing there. I don't know what is it, that middle stage of the map or whatever. So yeah, we still obviously have quite a bit more to do. When I went out to the main menu though, it says we are 66% done. So that's pretty good. I mean, I think we started on 51% though today, so I suppose it's not that big of a difference, but still not too bad, I suppose. But I am going to have to finish up here. I have been recording for nearly 2 hours, so yeah. But we definitely have a lot of stuff to do because, like, we've got more we got more infrastructure routes. We got more beams to deliver down to this passage. We got pipes to store or make or whatever. We've got pumping. We've got the pumping the water out of the salt mine. And then, like, in the side mission, we also got an extra side mission to restore operations at the Montyville administration. We got to build a road, and we got to deliver a gas tank and make another route or whatever. So yeah, there's a few things there. Still have absolutely no idea how that is going to happen, to be honest. If that supply route is ever going to happen, it's probably going to happen because I did a whole load of work off camera building a secure route. Let's be honest. I'm probably going to have to do quite a bit of work off camera in order to get that to work, probably. But anyways, that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Why can't I... Oh wait, I'm not in a vehicle? Why am I not in a vehicle? Okay, that's weird. But anyways, guys, thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye.